And it's unmapped. And it's a lot of ocean. Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to No Man's Sky episode 156, where we're back in our home system, the Thranxian Expanse, and I decided to actually swing up here and check out our modules to see if there was any we wanted, and oh, are there. So, we have a shield module, which very good, and then also a life support module. So we're actually going to pull the trigger on both of those. We're going to put our shield module here, so now we're stacked on shield modules, and our life support is going to go right here. And then we'll have room for 3 movement modules here, 1 more life support, and then I believe our exosuit will be where we want it. The other thing we're going to look at is our multi-tool. Let's see if they have a scanner or a mining attachment here. I think they might have one or the other. Oh, there's a scanner and a miner. Yeah, this home system is a good system. In case you've visited this system and you haven't swung by the space station, the modules available for purchase here are not too shabby, because you even have photon cannon and starship shield. Pretty much good modules at all of the locations, and then your exosuit, or I'm sorry, no, your exocraft modules rather, are Humboldt drive and not a long. Okay, so these aren't very good. Not good on the exocraft modules. So let's go ahead and let's finish these off here. So we're going to go S scanner with the multi-tool, and then S mining beam on the multi-tool, which I think, let's see if we do here. I think this makes the most sense. Just keep them all interconnected like that. Wonderful, wonderful. We have there resource depot. Ooh, I'm tempted to go hit that. No, but instead, for this episode, I feel like we've chased progress and earned money and hung out with our base crafting. We've done all of these things. Quite enough, actually. Quite enough. And what I would like to do is I would like to do some exploration. Now, I have not forgot about our deep water base here on Terra Nautica, and we are going to build a base there at some point. But I think we've done enough base building for a little bit. And I would like to check out the galaxy map. Alright, so we know that over here there was a blue star that was very large, that had quite a few planets on it, that we had looked at and discussed possibly going to, but then opted out. Ooh. Vy'keen, intermittent, that's not really. No, I think it was one that was abandoned or uncharted. There's an uncharted with 1. Could have been any of these. Uncharted red star system with 2 planets, 2 moons. That's exciting, but again, we're looking for that uncharted system with many planets. That's not too bad. So this is 4 on an uncharted blue star system. Alright, hold on. Where were we? We're over here. I swear it was close to where we were looking. It wasn't that far away. Oh, perhaps this was it? No, but that's a good one. 4 planets, 2 moons on an uncharted blue star. Oh, yeah. And it's got water? Say it with me. I accept these terms. Let's go. The Okoshi Sodal system. 4 planets, 2 moons, Uncharted. A nice sort of same color. What is this? An azure planet. Do you see this? Wow. Alright. And it's unmapped. And it's a lot of ocean. Wait. We haven't even looked at everything else yet. Hold on. Look at this planet. This is going to be the planet of Earth-like oceans. A dusty planet. Oh, so this is a desert planet with oceans. I just want to build bases everywhere. Is there something wrong with that? A dead planet. Ooh. And we've got these moons. A shell-strewn moon. And the other one's on the other side of this desert planet. No. We're going to this azure planet first. It looks like it's almost entirely ocean. Look at this madness. I kind of want to aim for a landmass, but there doesn't seem to be that many. Is that rock? It's not even grass, it's like rocks? I'm not sure. Let's make landfall and... Whoa, mountains. Mountains amidst the water. And it's a bright yellow sky. Whoa. Alright, hold on. Okay, hold on. It's another planet of the rings. With this blue water. I'm not sure what these are all about, but apparently this was some sort of common ritual. Maybe not common. I mean, this is an uncharted system. These are shallow seas here. Okay. The color scheme is a little off-putting. Winds from beyond. Boom, look at those dihydrogen crystals. Ka-chunk. Multi-tool is nice. Hold on, let's scan some creatures, maybe. I mean, it's still units and nanites. We can't really turn them down. Some airborne creatures. Oh, come on. Oh, don't you do this to me. There's some neat plants here. I think these plants are different than the ones we saw on the other ringed planet. This one absolutely feels a little less ominous. It's got like a brighter sky and the blue, the earth blue oceans. It's almost like some sort of dust settled all over the grass, maybe? It's not bad for an Uncharted system. It's pretty good first find. Is it a planet we want to set up a racetrack on, though? I don't know. We might enjoy the desert planet a little better than this. Potentially. The rings are very neat backdrops, though. And of course, if you did a racetrack on a ringed planet, you could always jump through the rings. Yeah, I don't know about this water. It doesn't seem to be very deep. It's a little deep there. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, it's a little deep. It's a little murky, for certain. It's not very clear. But it almost seems like all the water is... Whoa. That looks like a big... Yeah, that's a pretty big predator over there. Look at that. Alright, let's scan it without being interrupted, please. Ambush predator. Ambush predation eats bones. Whoa. Well, then there's that. Another predator. Cold-blooded meat eater. Alright, scatter blaster. Look, I'm sorry, okay, but it was coming after me. Alright, I don't think we're going to have given this planet its full due unless we try to break out into a section of ocean where it's nice and deep. And as much as I'm tempted to put down a base here, it's not really speaking to me. It's definitely neat, but I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it. Let's go see what the deeper part of the ocean looks like. Alright, so we're going to get a little bit of distance for some perspective. Alright, let's turn and face the planet now. So it looks like the ocean... Let's see, which ocean is the biggest? I mean, none of these oceans are really huge. Ah, this ocean is pretty big. Let's see what's out here. It's the shadow of a cloud. We'll run the scanner once we get closer to the surface. Nope, it looks deeper over on this side. Okay, that wasn't a really good scan. But you can tell that it gets shallow here. You just can't land. It's an atoll. Ooh. Oh, this is deep around here. Okay, hold on. So we just gotta find a nearby island. There are none. There are these atolls, but that's it. It's just incredibly deep out here. Wow. No islands really as far as can be seen. All right. I think this is picture worthy here. Let's get up off the water a little bit, maybe. That's not really how I wanted that picture to go. Although we just kind of flew by an island. I like this. Let's pull the sun up a little higher in the sky. It wasn't quite sunset before. Oh no! No! Wait! No, the sun's on that side, so that's how we're gonna get it. Maybe there'll be a better picture we can get. Hold on. I know we just went past. I was so busy fiddling with the camera, we went right by an island. Is that terrain over there? It's hard to tell. Ooh, nope, that was not terrain. That was just a piece of the plant sticking above the water. Okay, well, I'm a little more intrigued now. There's just so much ocean here. Just so much of it. Alright, let's blast away from this planet for just a moment and actually assess here. Alright, so let's start near the coast. And let's go as far as we can with our ship, and then we'll... I don't know what. The Nautilon's going to be very, very slow. But I like the idea of having a base out that you just can't get to. And look at that. There's just nothing on the horizon. Perhaps this base, or this planet, is deserving of a base. It has a lot of neat things going for it. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna summon our Nomad, the Azure Spark, and then we're gonna summon our Nautilon. Okay. Now. This is deeper out to sea here. Let's do this. And just sort of ride this, and we'll see when it drops off and gets deeper. Actually, it looks like it starts to get deep right out here. My. But we're still within visual of land, so... Here are some of these atolls. Wow, yeah, it's definitely getting deep out here. So let's just look behind us. No, we're still within visual of land by a long shot. And what I really want is to just be out here. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at all that stuff. Oh, it just keeps getting deeper. So it doesn't look like we can summon one while we're in the other. So what we're going to need is an atoll and a place to change over from... oh, wait. I can still see land, and there's land over there. There's just no easy way to get far away from land. Alright. Here we go. Ooh, look out. We're sucking up kelp into the intake of the engine. That's not good. So it's definitely deep, but murky. The murky water is going to make for some challenging way to get a base going, where it's going to look, look all fancy. Not impossible. Yeah, I don't know. The colors are a little weird. Let's see what's in these caves. Oof. Oof, look out. I'm getting claustrophobic. Get me out of here. I guess we could just drive through them. We don't mind all the commotion. I mean, I don't know. It looks like a whole lot of nothingness out here. I don't know. It's not speaking to me, and I don't want to force it. I'm just not quite feeling it. And look, there's islands right over here. We're not even far away from land. Can you believe it? We're not even far away from land. Those are some interesting looking fish. They're large, but they're traveling in a school. I don't imagine they're predators. Alright, let's go check out another planet. No, not the hyperdrive. Launch thrusters. It's kind of a neat violet sky, though, at night. I don't know. We got a dead planet with rings. We'll go see what this one's all about. Wait. It's 4 planets, 2 moons in this system, is it not? There's the dusty planet. Unknown planet. High energy planet. No, let's go see the dead planet. Our explorer ship here is actually set up really well. So our exosuit is going to require 1 more life support module and then 3 movement modules. Now there is other technology we can install. Oxygen recycler, oxygen rerouting. I don't really care about that. Hazard protection battery size. Efficient water jets. We are going to want those installed. Jetpack tanks and sprint distance. I feel like those are going to be something we want as well. Hazard protection battery. We might end up making more of these than we've already made. Potentially. Let's see what the Terminator looks like here. Yep, there's that lavender nebula. Blue star. Looks pretty neat. It's like mountain ranges and such. Oh, it's like dark space though. Dark night sky. That's pretty neat. Chasing the sun. I don't think that's anything we want to mess with. Oh. Appears very sandy. Eerily calm. Wonder if there's a way you could get all 4 planets sort of on the horizon. Or all 3 planets with both moons on the horizon. That would be pretty neat. Right, the low gravity is really neat though. You can really just take off with those jetpacks. I'm going so high! Ooh. Okay, well, that didn't really hurt us. Okay, there are some mountains here. That's a pretty good sized mountain over there. Yeah, it's interesting enough, I guess. I'm not a mega fan of these dead planets. They have a sort of neatness to them. I'm just, it's not my thing. All right, let's press on. Ah, both moons are visible from this angle. Alright, what was the other moon? I don't think we scanned the other moon, did we? I find it interesting that there's 2 planets in this system with blue water. No, let's go to the high energy planet first. We'll figure out the moons in short order. New Aventar. Arrive in 2 minutes 22 seconds. Is it really that far away? With a pulse jump even. Let's see. Unknown moon. What do we got here? It's not really telling me my distance to this moon. The other moon, I believe, was an anomaly moon. A shell-strewn moon, I think it said. I'm having trouble locking in on this moon, though. Nope, still won't do it. It says we'll arrive in 49 seconds. That's not so bad. Let's get lined up on it a little straighter. All right, 45 seconds. It should let us scan it now. An Arctic moon with salvageable scrap. Nah, I want to see the high energy planet first. Hostile scan detected. No, I'm just going to let you pull me out of warp and we'll fight it out. You're going to stop me over my activated indium? Really? I feel bad for you. They're like, he's outrunning us in reverse. Oh crap, abort! Abort attack! Turn around! Cabin's on fire! What do we do? You die is what you do. You're darn right, hostile ships defeated. Well, I guess their cargo goes away. Yeah, fair enough. I suppose that's a good enough reason not to, like, run backwards while you're fighting. Because then you lose their cargo. A full minute to get to this high-energy planet. And it appears gray. Aventar. Yeah, that's definitely gray. See, I always want to think of these radioactive planets as just big yellow masses, you know, where everything's yellow, and I don't know if the sky's going to be yellow, but this one is definitely not got yellow ground. It's going to be a little different. Let's go more towards away from the Terminator. So maybe a pink sky? It's hard to tell. It's kind of gray. It's hard to make an assessment until you've really just made planetfall and given the planet its fair shake. I can see pretty large craters settled down. Yeah, that's a pink sky, all right. Ish. Pink-ish. Ground is sort of a rust-colored gray. There's not going to be any structures here. It's an uncharted system. Radioactive dust storms, okay. Subterranean relics. Again, it has like this rust look to it. The ground is all oxidized. This is a pretty large cave with a deposit in it. It's silver. I'm not allowed to turn my torch on, or just not making a difference? Wow, these are really big caves, though. Look at this. They're sort of empty. There's not a lot in them. And they're hollow. Okay, you could do some neat stuff with that. This is kind of neat. I have to admit, I don't think I've seen caves like this. It's like not even a cave. I mean, it is, but it's obviously a cave, but it's not like a little narrow, weird underground thing. It's like this massive tunnel bored into the earth. Okay, it looks like it gets more narrow over there and then gets the typical stalactites and stalagmites and... Okay, there's some fauna. Go ahead and give a scan to these flying creatures here. The purple sky is a neat touch for a radioactive planet. I've not seen one of those. Little crab that eats gamma weed, okay. I'm tempted to keep going deeper into these caves. I do need some ionized cobalt. We might as well grab some. Okay, this is more what I expect when I think of a cave. Alright, let's launch out of here. Look at how flat it is over here. I bet it's just full of those types of tunnels and caves. There's a mountain here, they're just few and far between. Okay, it definitely feels unique for a radioactive planet. I will give you that. I mean, how many radioactive planets have you been on that was your view, right? Greenish plants, pink sky, sort of a green-gray oxidized floor. I'm gonna grab this dihydrogen really fast. Wow, okay, so there's a good bit of dihydrogen on this planet. Or we're just suffering from confirmation bias. Let's call down our starship. I'll give you this, it feels unique because here you have these low-lying, almost like floodplains, but then there's no water. Instead, they have these big tunnels just dug down into the earth that are like caves, only larger. To cut it off, it's like you do have mountains, but they're like big gradual mounds. It's not like they're not steep at all. And look, you can see even more. There's these big tunnels carved into the ground, almost like there was a lot of water on this planet at one point in time. All right. It's time we'll break out of the atmosphere here. So now we've just got our planet with our 2 moons. I want to do the desert planet probably the most. So that being said, we're gonna do it last. Let's hit up this Arctic moon with salvageable scrap. Planets are pretty far apart in this system too. They're not very close together. But we did get lucky in finding the Azure planet. Chinium, the moon of Engatelli 7. An Arctic moon with salvageable scrap. Is it even worth trying to get the scrap? I feel like we need to do something on each planet that we stop at. But in an Uncharted system, that could be difficult. Let's go to the day side of this moon. That way we can get an accurate idea of what color the sky is. Oh, it's a nice blue sky. Oh, with forests. Big, lush forests. And, like, plateaus? Hold on. Let's land right here. Occasional snowfall. This isn't so bad. First contact, okay. Alright, let's go ahead and let's do a scan. Summon the Azure Spark, and let's do a scan for monoliths. Nope. Not in an Uncharted system. There's not going to be any of that noise. See a bunch of frostwort over there. Maybe ruins? No, no ruins. What are these things? Minerals, okay. See, we need to scan those minerals. Don't discount those minerals. I don't know, these Uncharted systems are pretty cool when they have all these unique planets, but I don't like there not being any sort of structures to look for. It's a little heartbreaking. Look at this large tree. This is pretty neat. I feel like I'm not really getting as much as I... Oh. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. It's cold, but it's not blizzards. It's not really harsh predators. There's mountains. But these forests... These forests, I think, are the real star with the blue sky. Other than the giant desert planet on the horizon, you could almost forget this was an alien planet if you faced the other way. Alright, one more scam. How about... abandoned structures? Nope, there's nothing. Not in these Uncharted systems. Alright, well, let's see if we can find some scrap on the horizon. A curious deposit, eh? You don't say. I am curious. Subterranean relic, curious deposit. Okay. Then I choose to dig. We'll dig at an angle so it'll be a little easier to get up and we won't tear up what we're looking for. Well, it just threw me forward. How does that work? Oh, oh, whoa. Whoa. It's a whole ice cave ecosystem down here. Okay, no, this is cool. It's all flat. You could build some sort of base down here. Maybe. It's weird because the ground looks like it's not a cave. Like, this is what the cave ground normally looks like over here. Ooh, salvage container. No, 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 let's not wander far from our curious deposit. But this is almost like you're out of the cave. This is like normal ground here. And the dead giveaway, despite the lack of cave minerals and such, is if you look over there, those are the minerals on the surface. And same with all these grasses. How peculiar. And that's a sodium resource deposit built right into the wall of the cave. Chloride lattice, carbon crystal. I'll take the carbon crystal off your hands. I mean, I guess I'll take the chloride lattice too. If we're gonna make more items out of our atmosphere harvesters, that's going to be the way to do it. So what do we have? Salvage container at 727. That one's at 990. Alright, now we've sort of left the normal ground. This is what a traditional cave would feel like. Yep. Look how green these caves are. It's a little chilly, but otherwise you wouldn't even know how cold it was on the surface. Dihydrogen crystals glowing green. Wow. You know what else I realized was the larger giveaway that the other ground was not normal is that it had snow on it. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's go see what's in the salvage container. Ooh, it's tough driving with all these trees. Very, very tough driving. Oh, there's our blizzard. So this one is going to be not a very good one, if I'm not mistaken here. See how you like my scatter blaster. Let's see what we get. Greasy pistons. That's a rare item. Nope, now we're getting the snowstorm. It's not a crazy brutal storm. But it is reducing visibility. It's like a whole pack of social animals over here. Alright, I think that's the bulk of what we're going to do here. I'm looking at the time. That's also where we're going to have to ramp up the episode, which means we're going to have to do the shell-strewn moon and the desert planet with the ocean in the next episode, as we continue our exploration journey looking for new and unique planets to make planetfall on. This has been No Man's Sky, episode 156. Thank you so much for joining me. I do hope you've had a good time watching, because as always, I've had a good time playing. Do be sure to come back next time as we continue our exploration. But until then, take care.